Our presentation is on the company of Buzzfeed and how it is branching out and creating a separate section for news, in addition to its entertainment section, which it is most likely known for. To clear any confusion for those who may not be familiar with Buzzfeed, it is the leading independent digital media company delivering news and entertainment to hundreds of millions of people around the world. Just a couple of months ago, the company announced that it would separate itself into two distinct departments. The two departments are Buzzfeed News and the newly formed Buzzfeed Entertainment Group, or BFEG, in a move aimed at solidifying its dominance in digital video. With this split, it allows no limits as to what they could include on their website and social media platforms. They are no longer limited to popular culture. They have the ability to post anything and everything, from the latest Kardashian gossip to the craziness that was our presidential election. There are many popular entertainment applications that are adding news in order to attract more users. It proves the idea that all media in some way or another follows in each other's footsteps. So, this means that in our society of many technological advances, there is now multiple ways to find current events and news beyond news sources such as CNN and Fox. For example, other companies such as Snapchat and Twitter are starting to do this as well. In fact, on Snapchat's Discover page, where all of the current events and news can be found, BuzzFeed has its own individual section. Companies such as BuzzFeed have to train people to the quickly changing modern world. As time moves on, inevitably our technology is going to progress, as this has been found proven in the past few decades. More and more things are beginning to be found online rather than on print. People tend to nowadays get a lot of their information, both entertainment and news, from online websites such as BuzzFeed. To most, BuzzFeed for them makes them think of BuzzFeed quizzes. Their quizzes are a hit for millennials. They can be the most pointless quizzes, but we find them so intriguing. Quizzes get added to the website on a daily basis. For example, you can find out what kind of pasta you are, or what your pizza order says about you. However, by adding news to their already popular website, this can result in an attraction from people of all ages. By reading the news section on BuzzFeed, it could draw readers to check out the entertainment and quiz sections as well, and vice versa. By combining multiple journalistic elements instead of one basic part of journalism, it is their aim to broaden the attraction to the website. It puts their name out there way more. It also broadens the amount of people that could write for the website. It still allows for entertainment journalism, but also allows for professional news setting. In addition, by moving to a more video-based type of news source, video revenue is expected to go up to 75% in the next 2 years. This transition from more than just entertainment news on a website allows them to be able to report more on more platforms. BuzzFeed is taking risks, but that is key to a successful company. In the past, companies that have done transitions much like this one have lost profit in news and gained profit in entertainment. There is no way for BuzzFeed to be able to know whether this will end up good or bad for them. One thing that should be noted, however, is that the shift resulted reportedly after the company fell short of its revenue targets in 2016 so far. This brings to question what the motive was for the move, and this also brings to question whether this decision will meet the revenue or go beyond it. Another concern is whether the modern people are getting news from a possibly unreliable source. People may wonder if this is primarily an entertainment site, is the news reliable? However, in this generation, people are getting their news from social media sites just like this, so there is no reason to have any more doubt for BuzzFeed's report of news than any other social media site. In fact, in very recent news, Facebook is having a rather significant dilemma with fake news. People start to see Facebook as a reliable source of news, but now that image is starting to get fuzzy. We researched this scandal, and the first website that we clicked on actually began with, according to a BuzzFeed report. It led to a link with a BuzzFeed article on BuzzFeed News. That should say a lot in itself about how BuzzFeed is being displayed as a reliable source for news on such a big scandal of a company like Facebook. BuzzFeed's transition was a big move, and now that there is a whole new section dedicated just for news, in addition to all of the great and entertaining features that BuzzFeed has, it will be exciting to see what the future holds for the company.